Hi, good day. This is Miss LM and we're back again with another math video, and today we're going to talk about Hinge Theorem and its converse part 1 under the theorems on triangle inequalities. So this is the last triangle inequality theorem that we are going to discuss, and in this video we have here these lesson objectives. First, identify the opposite angles of the given sides and vice versa. Second is analyze the Hinge theorem and its converse. And the last one is solve the problems using the Hinge theorem. So, for this video, medyo madali pa lang muna yung ating mga activities. And sa part 2 po, magkakaroon tayo ng solving algebraically, okay? So, let's begin with our first lesson objective. Identify the opposite angles of the given sides and vice versa. So, given here, these triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DCE, what angle is opposite to side CE? Again, this is our side CE, and what will be the angle opposite to it? So, upon looking at the figure, this is side CE, and then ang opposite niya ay ang angle D. Okay, another one. What is the side opposite to angle ACB? Side naman yung tinatanong. And this is angle ACB. Ayan siya. ACB. Anong opposite niya? Yung katapat niya? That's side AB. Okay? The side opposite angle ACB is side AB. Next, what side is opposite to angle B? So, we have this angle B. Ayan. Ano naman ang side opposite to angle B? So, looking at the figure at triangle ABC, so ang opposite niya ay ang side AC or CA. And then, for the last question, what angle is opposite to side DE? So, this is side DE. Alin naman daw ang angle opposite to it? So, we have this one, yung nasa C. Kaya lang, we have to be careful, class. Hindi pwedeng angle C lang ang ating ilalagay na name because marami tayong angles na makukuha sa vertex C. So, kailangan gumamit tayo ng other name for angle C, which specifically tells na itong angle na to ang tinutukoy natin. So, that would be angle DCE or angle ECD. So, I know medyo familiar na kayo dito sa opposite sides and opposite angles na ito dahil this was part of our video lessons or lessons natin noong nakaraang linggo, which is about the side angle inequality theorem and the angle side inequality theorem. So, for the Hinge theorem, part pa rin siya ng theorem na ito. And importante pa rin na alam natin kung alin ang angle opposite to the side and the side opposite to the angle. Okay? So, now we're going to proceed to our main topic, which is the Hinge theorem and its converse. Okay? So, ano nga ba ang nilalaman ng Hinge theorem and its converse? So, bago yan, let's have this short activity muna. Let's draw this triangle with the sides 4 inches and 2.5 inches. So, both of the two sides are congruent, but the included angles will be different. So, merong 90 degrees and 45 degrees. So, kuha tayo ng ruler and then protractor and let's draw these triangles. So, first, dito muna tayo sa may 90 degrees na included angle. So, yung 2.5 inches ay pwede natin gawing initial side. So, siya yung nandun sa may 0. Then, the terminal side, yung 4 inches. So, ilagay natin siya sa 90 degrees. Ayan. And, let's draw the third side. There you go. And tandaan po yung included angle and the angle opposite the third side is yung 90 degrees. For the second triangle, so yung 2.5 po ulit gamitin natin initial side. Lagyan natin siya sa 0, but the terminal side will be now at 45 degrees. So, ayan siya. Now, let's draw the third side of this triangle and the angle opposite to this third side is 45 degrees only. Now, the question is, what can you say about the opposite sides of the included angles of the two triangles? Ano daw masasabi nyo dito sa opposite sides noong included angle na last natin na dinraw, okay? So, yung opposite side nung 90 degrees ay mas mahaba kaysa sa opposite side ng 45 degrees. So, kagaya din nung ating angle side inequality theorem, the larger the angle, the longer the side, and then the smaller the angle, the shorter the side. Kaya lang, dito, ang kino-compare na natin ay two triangles. Unlike dun sa previous natin na triangle inequality theorems, it only involves one triangle. Dito po, two triangles na yung kino-compare natin. And that's the Hinge theorem or tinatawag din natin na Sss Inequality Theorem. So, ano nga ba ang sinasabi ng Hinge Theorem o ng Sss Inequality Theorem. Okay, so sabi dito sa Hinge Theorem or tinatawag ding Sss Inequality Theorem, if two sides of one triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle, so kaya siya tinawag na SAS kasi meron tayong two corresponding congruent sides, okay? But the included angle of the first triangle is greater than the included angle of the second. So, mas malaki daw yung angle nung unang triangle compare dun sa angle noong second triangle. Then, the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle. So, in other words, pwede rin natin gamitin dito yung ating sinasabi nga po dun sa ating angle side inequality theorem. The larger the angle, the longer the side, the smaller the angle, the shorter the side. So, as you can see then, dito sa ating GIF here, the more na mas malaki yung opening nung triangle, mas mahaba yung rubber band or yung third side o yung side opposite to that angle. Kapag maliit lang yung opening, maikli din lang yung rubber band or yung third side na opposite noong angle na sinasabi. And when we say hinge, ito yung ginagamit natin sa door, kung saan siya yung nag-hold ng door papunta dun sa pinakahamba or sa Tagalog nga, ang tawag natin kadalasan ay yung bisagra. So, yung vertex, yung nagiging hinge, at the more na ino-open natin yung angle, nagiging mas mahaba yung side opposite to it. And kapag maliit lang yung opening, maikli lang yung side opposite to it. Okay? So, that's the hinge theorem. Now, let's have few more examples about this theorem. Okay, so we have here this one. So, tandaan po, we're going to compare the measurements of the angles bago natin malaman kung alin yung mas mahabang side at mas maikling side. So, here, if measure angle A is greater than measure angle X, so yung angles muna, malamang po yung sides opposite to them ay mako-compare din natin. Side BC is greater than the measurement of side YZ. Okay? So, tandaan po, the larger the angle, the longer the side, the smaller the angle, the shorter the side. Okay? So, what inequality relates side LN and side OQ? So, as you can see, yung ating two other sides ay corresponding congruent. Meron tayong 4 at saka 7. Now, yung third side na lang po yung i-compare natin, LN and OQ. We're going to depend our answer from the opposite angles to it. Okay? So, LN, ano ba ang angles opposite to it? So, we have angle M. At ang measurement ni angle M ay 125 degrees. For side OQ, ang angle opposite to it is angle P and equal naman siya sa 78 degrees. So, alin na mas malaki? That's 125 degrees. So, side LN is longer or greater than side OQ. Okay? Again, ang ginagamit po nating theorem is the SAS Inequality Theorem or in short, the Hinge Theorem. Another one. So, we have here triangle RST and ABC. We're going to compare the measurements of side BC and side RT. Since wala nga po yung measurement at meron naman tayong Hinge Theorem, let's refer our answer from the angle opposite to them. Okay? So, RT, ano ba ang angle opposite to side RT? That's angle S, which is 100 degrees. What is the angle opposite to side BC? That's angle A, which is 80 degrees. So, ano ang inequality symbol or relation symbol na pwede natin gamitin? So, we have the less than symbol. BC or side BC is less than side RT. Okay? Another one. Based on the diagram below, which car is farther away? So, yung mas malayo, mas mahaba yung length compared dun sa isa. From the mall daw po. Okay? So, we have car A and car B. Ito sila, ayan. And then, tingnan po natin yung angles opposite to the distance from the car to the mall. So, car A to the mall, ang angle opposite to it is 90 degrees only, while car B to the mall ay may angle opposite to it na 100 degrees. So, alin ang mas malayo? Yung may angle opposite na 90 degrees or yung may angle opposite na 100 degrees? So, yung car B po yung mas malayo. Ano kasi 100 degrees nga po yung opposite angle to this distance. Kaya car B is farther away from the mall. Okay, another one. Mina and Rita are both flying kites in a field near their houses. Both are using strings that are 10 meters long. Mina's kite string is at an angle of 75 degrees with the ground. Again, yung kay Mina ay 75 degrees with the ground, while Rita's kite string is at an angle of 65 degrees with the ground. So, 65 lang yung kay Rita. If they are both standing at the same elevation, which kite is higher in the air? Alin daw ang mas matayog or mas mataas? Yung kay Mina or yung kay Rita? So, that's okay, Mina's kite, letter A. Since 75 degrees yung angle noong kite string ni Mina, mas mataas or mas matayog ang lipad ng kite ni Mina compare kay Rita. Okay? Then, the last example here is this one. Doctors use a straight leg raising test to determine the amount of pain felt in a person's back. The patient lies flat on the examining table and the doctor raises each leg until the patient experiences pain in the back area. Nathan can tolerate the doctor raising his right leg. Ayan, ang right leg po ay kaya lang itaas at 35 degrees and his left leg po ay 65 degrees naman. Which leg can Nathan raise higher above the table? Higher above the table. Alin daw mas mataas? Is it the right leg or the left leg? So, the answer is the left leg. Kasi 65 degrees yung kaya niyang iangat yung kanyang leg. Kaya lang, ibig sabihin nito, yung right leg, kapag yun yung itinataas, mas nararamdaman agad ni Nathan yung pain sa kanyang likod. So, that only implies na meron ngang nararamdamang sakit itong si Nathan sa kanyang likod. Okay? So, that's for our Hinge Theorem or the SAS Inequality Theorem. We also have the converse of Hinge Theorem or tinatawag rin nating SSS Inequality Theorem. At ano naman ang nilalaman nito? Okay, so here we have this statement. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle, again, sila yung corresponding congruent sides, then ang third na given ay yung third side. But the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second, then the included angle of the first triangle is larger than the included angle of the second. So, given yung third side, mako-compare natin ngayon kung alin ang smaller angle or larger angle. So, pwede natin i-imply or gamitin yung sinasabi natin sa side angle inequality theorem na the longer the side, the larger the angle, the shorter the side, the smaller the angle. So, same din naman po yung ibig sabihin nito doon sa ating Hinge theorem. Yun nga lang po, dito kasi ang unang given ay ang sides. Okay? So, again, comparing the sides BC and YZ. BC is greater than YZ. Therefore, alin ba ang angle opposite to side BC? That's angle A. It is greater than the angle opposite to side YZ, which is angle X. And tandaan po, the longer the side, the larger the angle. The shorter the side, the smaller the angle. Okay? Trapdoor openings here is another visual representation of the converse or the hinge theorem itself. So, yung hinge po natin ay yung bisagra na nag-hold sa door, ayan, at saka dun sa hamba. Then, the more na na-open natin yung door, mas mahaba yung length ng opening and at the same time, mas malaki din yung open nung angle. For the examples, we have these two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Again, given yung measurement ng third side, one is 7 inches and the other one is 6 inches. We're going to compare the angles. So, angle B and angle E. Alin po ba ang side opposite to angle B? That's the 7 inches, right? And then, alin naman ang side opposite to angle E? Yun pong side DF na may 6 inches. So, anong masasabi natin dun sa mga sides opposite to them? Alin ba mas malaki? So, yung 7 inches. That is why angle B is greater than angle E. Okay? Next, we have these two triangles, triangle ABC and DFE. Ang i-compare po is angle F and angle C. So, what side is opposite to angle F? That's side DE with 9 as its measurement. And alin naman ang side opposite to angle C? That's side AB with the measurement of 12. So, alin ang mas malaki? Yung 12 po. So, that means angle F is less than angle C. Okay? Less than po. Then, we have this, another example, triangle ABC and DEF again, with the side BC as 10 and then EF as 8. Compare po natin ang angle A and angle D. Alin ang side opposite to angle A? That's side BC with the 10 as its measurement. And then angle D, ang side opposite to it is yung side EF with the measurement of 8. So how are we going to compare angle A and angle D? Greater than ba, less than, or equal? So that is greater than po. Okay? Then, for the last example, we have these two triangles, triangle ABD and triangle BDC. So, ang two corresponding congruent sides natin dito ay yung side AD, congruent siya kay side CB, ayan, corresponding dapat. And then, yung BD, congruent naman yan kay DB. So, corresponding pa rin. Kaya lang, ang tinatanong po dito is yung i-compare natin ang measure angle 1 at measure angle 2. Tingnan po natin maigi yung measurements nung side opposite to them. For measure angle 2, ang side opposite to it is side DC with the measurement of 33. While for measure angle 1, ang side opposite to it is AB at ang measurement po ay 34. So, what will be the relation symbol na pwede natin gamitin? Greater than, less than, or equal? The correct answer is, okay, less than po ang ating gagamitin. Okay, so this is our last example for the converse of the Hinge Theorem. Tandaan po, yung converse of Hinge Theorem ay tinatawag nating Sss Inequality Theorem, kung saan yung two other sides ay congruent, then the third side po yung hindi congruent. And for the Hinge Theorem itself, ang tawag naman natin doon ay Sas Inequality Theorem naman siya. Bakit siya SAS? Kasi kagaya nung sa converse, meron tayong two corresponding congruent sides, but the included angle naman po yung hindi congruent. Okay? So, that's for the converse of the Hinge Theorem and the Hinge Theorem itself. Now, for the third lesson objective kung saan magsasagot na kayo on your own, make sure po na to pause this video every after item para makapagsagot kayo ng maayos. Then, later on, write your answer on the comment section para malaman natin kung naunawaan nyo na nga ba ang lesson na ito. Okay? Now, are you ready for your activity? So, first item here, complete with greater than, less than, or equal. Compare side AB and side DE. AB and DE. Is it greater than, less than, or equal? Number 2, side FG and LM. FG and LM. Is it greater than, less than, or equal? Number 3, side MS and LS. Is it greater than, less than, or equal? Make sure to refer to the given measurements ha. So, meron tayong 95 degrees and 98 degrees. So, ang gagamitin po natin dito ay ang Hinge Theorem. Okay? Number 4. We have here measure angle 1 and measure angle 2. This is angle 1 and angle 2. And ito po yung kanilang mga sides opposite. So, is measure angle 1 greater than, less than, or equal to measure angle 2? Number 5, measure angle 1 and measure angle 2 pa rin. And tingnan po maigi yung mga given na sides opposite. Greater than ba, less than, or equal? For item number 6, so measure angle 1 and measure angle 2 pa rin. The given here are 8 and 7. So, alin ang mas malaki? Alin ang mas mahaba? Alin ang mas malaking angle ngayon? Is it measure angle 1 or measure angle 2? Item number 7. So, the question is Neva or Sean? Sabi dito sa problem, Neva and Sean both have their lockers open as shown in the diagram, whose locker forms a larger angle. So, yung kay Neva, ito yung locker niya, may 12 inches na opening. Kay Sean ay may 17 inches na opening. Alin daw po ang may mas malaking angle? So, this one, ang gagamitin ay ang SSS inequality or yung converse of the Hinge Theorem. Number 8. So, we have plane 1 and plane 2. So, which plane is closer to the airport? So, this is the airport. Then, 181 miles ang layo nila pareho sa Simpson City. So, refer to the angle. So, SAS ulit, inequality or the Hinge Theorem ulit ang gagamitin. Alin daw ang mas malapit na plane sa airport? Is it plane 1 or plane 2? Number 9. So, Dave or Ellen. Which rider is farther from the park. When we say farther, mas malayo. So, ang given dito ay 120 degrees, but this is the exterior angle. So, wala pa po yung adjacent interior angle na kailangan natin. So, may gagawin pa kayo bago malaman yon. Tama po ba? Then, we have this angle. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Sino kaya ang mas malayo sa park? Si Dave ba or si Ellen? And for the last item, item number 10, is it crane 1 or crane 2? In the diagram, a crane is shown lifting an object to two different heights. The length of the crane's arm is fixed. Which crane is shorter? Is it crane 1 or crane 2? So, we have here 52 degrees and 29 degrees. Alin daw po ang mas shorter? Okay, shorter po ang tanong. And that's all for this video. Ayan, our topic for this video is the Hinge Theorem and its converse. So, when we say Hinge Theorem, yan yung tinatawag na Sss Inequality, which is, meron daw tayong two corresponding congruent sides and one included angle na kapag kinumpare mo dun sa second triangle, yung included angle daw po ay may mas malaki at mas maliit. So, the larger the angle, the longer the opposite side, and the smaller the angle, the shorter the opposite side is. Doon naman sa converse, we have the Sss Inequality Theorem, kung saan ang given naman dito ay two corresponding congruent sides and then the third sides ay magkaiba. Okay? So, dito naman i-apply yung side angle inequality theorem for both of the triangles na ang ibig sabihin is the longer the side, the larger the angle, and then the shorter the side, the smaller the angle. So, wag niyo pong kalimutang i-comment sa comment section below yung mga sagot ninyo sa ating activity and let's see kung may natutunan nga ba kayo sa lesson na ito. So, that's all everyone. So, wag niyo rin kalimutang mag-like, mag-share, at mag-subscribe sa ating channel. That's all. God bless everyone. Keep safe and bye-bye!